Hi, this is Katelyn Liu, and I'll be going through the 6th grade worksheets for lesson 21. So the first page that you should have gotten tells us to simplify the expressions and to show our work. So remember here that we can only add and subtract like terms. And so, for example, these two are both terms of x squared, but these two are completely different. And so we will be able to simplify these two, so we can say 7x squared. But these two, not so much, because they are different terms. So we add them like so, and then this is already considered to be simplified. So in this case over here too, 72 and 48 are both in terms of y, and so you are able to simply subtract 48 by 72 to get 24. So you have 24y. Now 8x and 8x are both in terms of x, and so you can add them together to make 16x and add them like this, and that is your most simplified form. Now this one requires a little bit of properties of distribution, which if you have not learned yet, is you take this term on the outside, and you multiply it to each of the terms on the inside. You distribute it to each term on the inside. So 3x times 4x gives us 12 times x, otherwise known as 12x squared. And 3x times 5, well, the 5 gets multiplied by the 3 to make 15x, and it is a positive number, or a positive term, so this will be your answer. And the next one, you can combine these and these. The terms will be negative, it seems. For this one, you want to distribute these to make 28x plus 63. And remember, don't forget the plus 8x at the end. And you can see these two you can combine to make 36x plus 63. And this last one over here, you can combine these two and leave that one the way it is. The second page is asking us to evaluate the following equations and to show our work. So in this first one, you can do this multiple kind of ways, because this part you could say to use order of operations first. You can also take this to mean 5 plus 5, 10 divided by 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4. Because if you see this fraction bar, you can probably assume that it looks like this, in which case it will be like this. 10 divided by 4 will equal to 5 over 2. And the second one you want to do, it's in the parentheses first, so 5 to squared minus 15. We have 5 squared is equal to 25 minus 15 gives us 10. This one, 12 times 12 divided by 3, so 144 over 3, which will equal, 48. This one, 11 squared plus 2 cubed, so 11 squared, 11 times 11, I believe, is 121, plus 8 gives us 129. This one, recall that anything to the 0 power is automatically 1, so this whole term gets canceled out to equal 1. 1 minus 31 is equal to negative 30. And this one, you can use the distributive property, but you can also just multiply, or add these first and then multiply by 17, since they are like terms. So 17 times 4, let's put this off to the side, gives us 68, plus 3 times 6, which gives us 18. So 68 plus 18 is equal to 86. And this last one over here, 60 divided by 3 is equal to 20 minus 17, which gives us 3. And this is 60 divided by 30. Okay. Now we're on to the word problems. So Patrick wants to purchase a jacuzzi to install in his house. The jacuzzi is $5,000, and the shipping fee is 10% of the jacuzzi price, and the tax is 6% of the jacuzzi price. Installation fee is 40% is Patrick's total. So the ones that we don't have to calculate right off the bat, because we're adding all these expenses together, we don't have to calculate these ones. Oh, okay, well I added one too many zeros. Okay, we don't have to calculate these ones, because they're already given us the total for the installation fee and the jacuzzi itself. Now the shipping fee is 10%, so we know that 10% is 0.1, and so we want to multiply that by 5,000, and well, 5,000 times 1 is just 5,000, except there's one decimal point, so we know that the shipping fee will be 500 because you move the decimal point 1 inwards that way. Now, 6% we have to calculate. We can look at it like this. Times. Now we have 0, 0, 0, 30. But it's 6%, which looks like this. And there are 2 decimal places in. So you want to move it 2 decimal places in, and now we have 300. Now we add all of these together. 0, 4, 8, 5. And your answer is B. Okay, one more. Let's do this one. Number 3. Landon has 120 points out of 150 in his math class. What is his current percentage grade and also his percentage grade after getting a 90 out of 100 on his final? So, his current grade can be calculated by 120 divided by 150. Cancel these out and you can get 12 over 15, which is also known as, 4 over 5. Now, in 100, there are 25s. And so you want to multiply by 20. And you get, 4 times 20 is equal to 80. And so 80 out of 100 we know is 80%. So this eliminates these two because his current grade is an 80, so it's either A or D. So he got a 90 out of 100 on his final. So we know that the bottom number is the total, and the top number is how many points that he has. So we just add the 90 to here, 90 to here, 100 to here. So 120 plus 90 is equal to 210 divided by 250 because you add the 100 to the bottom. You can take these out. 21 over 25, you cannot just simplify the way that I did for the first one, so you could probably, or you should probably go in and do some long division. 21 divided by 25. Get some zeros in here. Okay, so 25, how many times does 25 go into 210? 25 goes into 100 4 times, 200 8 times. You multiply that out. 0, 4, 16, 20, and you give in 10. Move this one down. 25 goes into 100 4 times. And so 0.84 is also known as 84%. And that is our answer. Number D, or letter D. Alright, that's all.